Hi, grade 2. This is Miss Asmaa. We're gonna revise together on chapter 9 by solving chapter 9 review test. So you have to open with me page 645 inside your book. Number 1. Michael uses unit cubes to measure the length of the yarn. Circle the number in the box that makes the sentence true. So the red line here is the yarn. He wants me to measure the yarn by using these unit cubes. So I will start from the beginning to measure. This is the first unit here. So I will count this yarn is the same as how many units of these. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this yarn is 2 centimeters long, 4 centimeters long, or 6 centimeters long. So the correct choice will be 4. Number 2. The paper clip is about 4 centimeters long. Robin says the string is about 7 centimeters long. And Girl says the string is about 20 centimeters long. So this is the paper clip, which is about 4 centimeters long. He wants me to know the measurement of the green line here, of this string, okay? So I have two girls here. The first one, which is Robin, she said the string is about 7 centimeters. And the second one, which is Girl, said the string is about 20 centimeters long. He wants me to know which one of these girls estimate the correct estimate for this length. Look at this string. I know that this paper clip equals 4. What about if we put one more paper clip over this string? So this is 4, and the other one it will be 4 also. So the estimate of this string might be around 7, around 8, little bit longer or little bit shorter, right? So the first estimate, which was 7, could be right. What about the second estimate, which was 20? 20 here means I need to put more than 4 paper clips, maybe 5 paper clips to reach 20. So this string, it cannot take these paper clips. So the best estimate here, it will be for 7 centimeters, not 20, because 20 it will be much longer than 2 paper clips. So I will write here which girl has a better estimate. We said Robin. Why? Because the string is a little longer than 2 paper clip, or 8 centimeters. But 20 centimeters is much longer than 2 paper clips. Now we will move to page 646. Number 3. Sandy's paper chain is 14 centimeters long. So Sandy has a paper chain equals 14 centimeters long. Tim's paper chain is 6 centimeters long. So we have another one here, which is Tim has a paper chain also, which is equal 6 centimeters long. How many centimeters of paper chain do they have? So, do they have means he wants me to count the total of the length of the paper chain both of them have. So, he needs me here to use this number line also and write the equation of this problem solving. So we know that the first paper chain equals 14. So I will make a straight line by using your centimeter ruler, starting from 0. Make a straight line over this number line, starting from 0 to reach what? The first length is 14. So I will make a line starting from 0 till 14. And then the second paper chain equals 6. We said if you want to count the total, we have to make what? Addition or subtraction? When we want to count the total, we have to add them together, right? So when we add, I will go on the number line forward or backward. Try to remember. Yes, when we add on the number line, we have to go forward. So starting from 14, from here, I will jump how many steps forward to add them together? 6 steps forward. So jump with me from 14, 6 steps forward. 1, 2, by your pencil, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I will stop at number 20. So when I add 14 to 6, the total, it will be 20. Here you have to write the equation. The equation is 14 plus 6 equals, as we said, 20. So the paper chain is 20 centimeters long now. Number 4. Write the word on the tile that makes the sentence true. We have 2 tiles here. Each one of them has a word. We have to choose one of these words to complete the sentence to make it true. Sentence number 1. A hallway is 4 centimeters or meters long. A hallway means an entrance hall. Try to imagine the whole way is around 4 centimeters. It will be very small, right? We can't pass from it even. So a hallway is 4 meters long. Number 2, a marker is, the length of the marker here is the same as the length of your pencil, for example. So try to imagine your pencil is around 15 centimeters long or 15 meters long. Which one will be correct? Yes, a marker is 15 centimeters long. Number 3, a toothpick is 5. Do you know the toothpick? Which is very short, right? A toothpick is 5 centimeters long or 5 meters long. Yes, it will be 5 centimeters long. Number 4, a sofa is 2 centimeters or meters long. A sofa is a couch, what you are sitting on. 2 centimeters? Oh, it will be very small, right? So to be a sofa is 2 meters long. Now move to page 647. Number 5, he said to me, estimate the length of a real car. A real car, not a toy here. Focus. Fill in the bubble next to all the sentences that are true. We said before, when I want to estimate anything, estimate means try to guess or try to evaluate. So I have to remember at first the real unit, what he's asking me to estimating around. Okay, so at number 1, when he said to me the car is about 4 meters long, okay, he wants me to estimate around the meter. Try to imagine the real unit of a meter, like a yardstick or a meter stick. So the real car is about 4 meters long. Yes, might be true, right? Okay, number 2, the car is less than 1 meter long. The real car, it might be less than 1 meter long. Of course not. Number 3, the car is less than 6 meters long. Yes, of course, it might be less than 6 meters long, because 6 meters it will be very long. Number 4, the car is about 20 centimeters long, here I will remember the real unit of the centimeter, okay? Centimeter is very small, very short, so the real car is about 20 centimeters long. 20 centimeters long looks like it's the same as of your centimeter ruler. So do we have a real car about 20 centimeters long? Of course not, so it will be wrong. Number 5, the car is more than 150 meters long. Do you remember the real unit of meter stack? So when I have 150 meters long, do we have any real car its length equals or more than 150 meters long? No, it can't be, right? So it will be wrong. Now we will move to number 6. Measure the length of each object. Does the sentence describe the objects? Choose yes or no. So at first we have to measure the two objects here and write the length of each one. Number 1, when I measure number 1, it's supposed to be around 11 centimeters here. And the second one, it will be 7 centimeters. So the marker is 11 centimeters longer than the crayon. So I have here two lengths, right? We said the first one supposed to be 11 and the next one supposed to be 7. So the marker, this one, the first object, is 11 centimeters longer than the crayon? Of course not, right? Because the difference between 11 and 7 is supposed to be 4, right? So it would be no. Number 2, the crayon is 4 centimeters shorter than the marker. We said here 11 and here 7. So the crayon, this one, is 4 centimeters shorter than the marker. Yes, of course, we have to make subtraction to get the difference. And we will get the crayon is 4 centimeters shorter than the marker. Last one, the total length of the marker and the crayon is 18 centimeters. When he asking me about the total length, so I have to make addition. I have to add them together to get the total. So I have to add this length to this length to get the total. When I add 11 to 7, the answer is supposed to be 18. So if you said yes, you would be correct. Now we will move to page 648. Number 7. Ethan's rope is 25 centimeters long. Ethan cuts the rope and gives a piece to Hank. So, from his rope and give it to his friend. Ethan's rope is now 16 centimeters long. How many centimeters of rope does Hank have? So, after giving his friend part of his rope, the remainder or the rest of the rope is 16 centimeters. So, can I count how many centimeters he gave it to his friend? Yes. How can we count how many centimeters now he gave it to his friend? I have the remainder and I have the total. So, when I have the total and the remainder, I can make subtraction. So, the equation should be 25 minus 16 equals, you can get the answer. And I can make it on the number line. I have the total, which is 25, right? So I will draw a line starting from 0 to reach 25. And he said to me he cutting away, but the remainder is 16. So I will count from 0 to reach 16, right? This is the remainder. To know how many centimeters he gave it to his friend. So I will count from 16 till reach 25 to get the answer, okay? Number 8. Measure the length of the paintbrush to the nearest centimeter. Then circle the number in the box that makes the sentence true. So you have to bring your centimeter ruler and measure the paintbrush, and you have to choose here from these choices. We have the paintbrush is about 12 centimeters long, or 13, or 14.